I love a show when we kind of have a home theme going on. That certainly is the case this morning because Ashley Farrar is here too. She, of course, has Molly Maid here in Chattanooga. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good morning.
You must have been shadowing me last week because I was on vacation. I stayed home. And people have asked me, what did you do? And do you want to know what my pathetic favorite day was of my whole time off?
Oh, please tell me.
I spent 6 hours by myself upstairs in my attic. I have a big attic, like 2 rooms of
Right.
attic. Totally rearranged my attic, organized things.
Is it beautiful?
It's so beautiful. And I found all my children's childhood books that were just in boxes from our move, and I got them all out and I created myself a little library. I know it sounds crazy, but I did. So I'm a big believer though in having your things stored in a way that then you can easily access them.
Absolutely.
And I think that's kind of what you're talking about this morning in
Yeah.
preparation for the holidays, right?
Absolutely. Yep. So we like to get tablescapes and all kinds of things, decorate the house for the holidays. But really, once you put that stuff out there, you're not getting to clean those pieces of furniture for, maybe a month or 2.
Right.
Because you're not going to undecorate everything.
Oh no.
Dust it and redecorate everything. So you really want to get a really good dusting done, whether it be by us or, by your friends and family, before you put all your stuff out. So we always recommend using the microfiber cloths just because they really do trap the dust as you're going around. It's not going to go in the air.
But we do not have field-o-vision, but I want to remind people, I say this every time you come on, because if you get these microfiber cloths certain places, they're worthless. I mean, everything slips right off of them, or the hair just sticks to them. These have got a grip to them.
Yeah, you want to invest in your microfiber cloths. And when I say invest, you're going, oh, it's a towel. But these are washable, reusable. They're going to last you for years.
There's a difference in that.
So there really is a difference. And don't get the ones for cars. They're not made for your houses. So if you're using the same one that you used on your car for your car wash, it's probably got some residue built up on it. But also, it's not the same texture that you want to use in your house.
Okay.
So that's going to be your first clue. And then I always like to have a laundry basket when I'm moving back and forth from like the attic or the basement, so I can load stuff up and then easily carry things. So I'm not trying to juggle my plates and things and get them from point A to point B. So use the things and the tools that you have in your home.
And to that end, if you have the space, I guess, when you are storing things for the rest of the year, if you can avoid putting them in a great big huge box, because you can't ever pick that up, package small.
Package small. We're not moving.
Right.
When you're moving houses, you want to try to, be as efficient as possible. But when you're in your own home, if you can do small things, that's definitely going to work better for you. And then I found these great storage things at Bed Bath & Beyond for my plates, because I don't have a whole lot of cabinet space in my small North Chattanooga home. So I store these in my attic as well, and it keeps the plates safe and ready for next year.
I think, am using tissue paper from 2002.
That you don't have to throw it away.
You don't, right? that I use to as the divider, like to wrap plates and things in. This is just a little piece of, I don't know, I guess it came with the plate. What is that?
No, this
stuff?
came with the package.
This came with it?
Yeah, it came with all these little styrofoam slips. So it just goes in between the plates, and tissue paper's fine. I mean, it works, but if you can get something like this, and they don't sell these year round. So look for these during the holidays, because that's when people are doing all their big family dinners.
Okay, so I know that you actually like a feather duster, right? You use a feather duster, don't you, sometimes?
On some things.
What would you recommend if you do have like your Christmas wreaths and things stored, maybe they've gotten a little bit dusty? Do you just pick the dust off, or how would you recommend people get that off?
Well, it's really going to be helpful if you start with storing it properly the year before, because then you won't have to deal with a lot of that. If you can put your wreath in just a simple trash bag and tie it up, then the dust can't get in there. The cobwebs can't get in there.
Good idea.
So really the storage is where you're going to win. But if you are going to have to actually hand dust all of your ornaments and wreaths and stuff like that, use a paintbrush, use your microfiber cloths.
That's right.
You want to be able to get into those little cracks and crevices of all your cute little houses
or just do
and
this
Christmas
like
ornaments.
Like your mom did. Remember, that was the way your mom would do it?
Not my mom.
Really? No, because, well, my mom did. We were looking at your mom's house, though. Some of the pictures from her decorations.
Yes.
Boy, she goes all out.
She does. The changing of the seasons is a big deal at my parents' house.
So she wants to make sure that the surfaces are cleaned before she puts all of her beautiful things
Yes.
out. Otherwise, she's sunk.
Well, because you're not going to take that all down every week to dust.
Right.
So you really do want to have a clean surface to start with.
If you've got that clean surface to start, Ashley, is it just taboo to dust around the candlestick? I mean, do you have to pick for just your intermediate cleaning between, say, Thanksgiving and New Year's Day? Can you get away with?
I personally think you can, just
Okay.
because you cleaned it right before you put it up. And there's really only about a month between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it's not like a whole year of buildup
Right.
between the two. So if you want to do some lighter dusting, that's definitely okay right now.
I put out something in my living room recently, and I'd broken a crystal candlestick, so I had one of two. So I put out just the one and put a taper candle in there, and I lit it first to make it look like I had actually used it. And then I got to thinking, I'm not sure, I haven't burned a taper candle in so long. I guess the wax will still catch on my candlestick like it's supposed to, but it can fall onto the table. So do you recommend putting something underneath the candlestick to catch?
I definitely would, because you never know. If you want to just use simple wax paper, you can put that under your candlestick and it'll just drip onto that and not ruin your tablecloth. Because once it's on the tablecloth, the process of getting wax out of cloth, it's not impossible, it's just really difficult.
What about on a piece of wooden furniture if it gets on the wood? Because you're going to scratch the...
Yeah, if you're
the
going to try to
veneer.
scrape it off, yeah, you'll definitely scratch the veneer. Anytime you get wax on something, you're going to want to let it harden all the way, and then use like a soft plastic
Oh, I know what you're talking
like
about.
scraper, but you don't want to scrape the wood. It's really going to be better if you protect a tablecloth.
It'll be
y'all.
a pretend
tablecloth.
candle.
Use a tablecloth. Save your $2,000 table and use a $20 tablecloth.
This is why
This is
she
why we're
was
here.
voted best of the best. Congratulations to you, by the way, on
Thank
your
you.
recognition.
Thank you. So, our teams work really hard.
As I was cleaning my house, and I did have fun, I thought, okay, I cannot take a week off all the time to do the nesting that I did this past week. And I thought, I'm getting to the point where I think I can justify having a cleaning service come to my house. Husbands often will give you, not you personally, but Molly Maid, as a gift, right?
Oh,
For a
yes.
holiday gift.
We definitely make a great gift. Give us a call at the office, or you can go online at mollymaid.com and get a gift certificate right there. So yeah, we recommend at least 2 hours. That can always get your kitchens and bathrooms done, but we can go up from there. If you give the local office a call, we can point you in the right direction.
You did not come on to make a Bed Bath & Beyond endorsement, nor to be a personal shopper. However, do you remember, did these come, I'm sure, in different sizes, right? These
Yes.
little guys?
This came as a set with the large, the small, and even the
Oh,
smaller. So this
okay.
came in a big set. Now, I do have square plates.
Forget
Y'all,
that.
don't buy square plates, okay?
Or just get a lot of boxes.
Right?
Yeah. And how about
So.
for glasses? Do they make it for glassware too?
They do make them for glassware, and they've got the little dividers in them, and they're
Yeah.
usually, they do for a service of 12,
Okay.
typically. So, yeah, it's great storage, and then you can put it in the attic, put it in the basement, not worry about it till next year.
Well, maybe I'll take 6 hours to go find something else I can clean at my house now that I have your tips. You can take advantage of all that her full staff knows at Molly Maid simply by letting them come into your house, spend a couple of hours. You'll be very happy when you walk back through your kitchen door. mollymaid.com is the website. Great to see you.
Thank you.